Ever wondered why some places are packed with people while others seem almost empty? Today we are heading south to explore one of those places, Tasmania. Despite being roughly the size of Sri Lanka, only about 500,000 people live there. That's fewer people than many medium-sized cities in the world. So why isn't Tasmania more crowded? Let's break it down into 6 main reasons. Reason number 1, isolation. Tasmania is separated from mainland Australia by the Bass Strait, a stretch of water about 240 kilometers wide. That makes travel and transport slower and more expensive. For example, shipping goods to and from the island costs more than on the mainland, which has historically limited trade and industry growth. Even today, while flights and ferries connect Tasmania to the mainland, this physical isolation discourages large-scale migration, especially compared to cities like Sydney or Melbourne, which are easily accessible by road or rail. Reason number 2, small cities. Most Tasmanians live in just a few urban centres, the capital Hobart and the northern city of Launceston. Hobart has just over 200,000 residents, while Launceston has around 90,000. Beyond these cities, towns are small and spread out. This uneven distribution makes the island feel empty even though people are present. Reason number 3, economy and jobs. Tasmania's economy has traditionally relied on agriculture, fishing and forestry. For instance, the island produces a significant portion of Australia's apples, dairy and seafood. Tourism is also growing, with visitors coming to see the rugged wilderness, historic towns and wildlife like the Tasmanian devil. But tourism doesn't create enough permanent, high-paying jobs to drive large population growth. Reason number 4, geography and land. Tasmania is famous for its mountains, dense forests and rugged coastlines. About 50% of the island is protected as national parks or World Heritage Wilderness. While this preserves incredible natural beauty, it limits land available for housing and development. Remote areas are difficult to access, and constructing roads, bridges, and utilities in rugged terrain is expensive. This geography shapes settlement patterns, keeping population concentrated in smaller, flatter, and more accessible regions. Reason number 5, climate and lifestyle. Tasmania has a cooler, wetter climate than most of mainland Australia. Summers are mild, and winters can be quite cold, especially in highland areas. Life here is slower and more connected to nature. For some, that's perfect, but for people used for urban conveniences, it can feel isolated. Services like hospitals, universities, and public transport are limited outside the main towns, making city-style living less feasible. Reason number 6, historical settlement patterns. Tasmania was settled later and more sparsely than mainland Australia. While Sydney and Melbourne grew rapidly due to trade, gold, and immigration, Tasmania's growth was slower. Early European settlers focused on farming rather than urban expansion. By the time industrialization took off, mainland cities had already established economic and population momentum that Tasmania never caught up to. This historical pattern continues today, with small towns rather than large cities dominating the landscape. So why is Tasmania sparsely populated? It's a mix of isolation, small cities, limited industries, rugged geography, cooler climate and historical settlement patterns. But that's what makes it special: clean air, less traffic, stunning wilderness and a lifestyle connected to nature. In a world of growing megacities, Tasmania stands out by staying small, and that might just be its greatest strength.